Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, on behalf of your Denver-based podcast crew, we appreciate you joining us for the friendly vibes.
Coming to you live from Not TSS. This is Not Top Shelf Studios. Maggie, leave that alone. That's the second camera angle, please. This is an undisclosed location, and it's a boys' weekend. I'm joined by the Wood.
Hell yeah.
The one, the only, the Wood. I was going back over old apps, and I happened to put on the Patreon I think it's episode 6 of the show. And it's when we came up to Foco
really?
to record Christmas, that first Christmas ep.
That's
the audio
wild.
was a little whack on it, but it was fun.
Damn, that was a long time ago.
Revisiting that is kind of a trip, but
That's gonna and you're now at 222? Fuck. That's
and
wild.
we're hoping to do a little Patreon in the hot tub. So if you want to see us in the hot tub, boys weekend out to the maximum, you can head over to patreon.com/InTALLerable. And as you folks, hey, might be a little not perfect.
Will
but
not be the best audio when you have the dog chewing on the antler over there, but what can you expect?
I was telling you, I went to PetSmart, and I'm a city boy. Full city slicker compared to this guy. I went to PetSmart and I bought my dog because it was the only thing that was not coated in cancer and deer antler for I think $27. Like a piece of a deer antler for $27. And as I'm walking out of the store, I thought, wow, I could have asked my boss. I could have asked any number of people that I know in the world that have access to free deer antlers. Maggie's been up here and she's been chewing on $5 bucks. Yeah, princess.
You might be able to get them from public lands. I was actually wondering about that, if you can actually take them from BLM lands.
That's a great question. We should look that up.
I'm pretty sure you can. So
I think in Colorado, definitely, right?
if you guys are looking for a business opportunity, you could make
Apparently, if PetSmart's charging, where are they getting it from?
Yeah, right. Where is this fucking deer farm that they have where they're just finding antlers all over the place and having a fucking market for it? That's what I'm wondering. Because I find them every now and then, but they're finding a fuckload if they're able to supply PetSmart with them.
Do you think they're growing the deer? Do you think these are lab-grown deer?
What company is this?
I mean, I don't know. The Big Five?
Dude, it probably is. Is Monsanto growing deer somewhere?
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if they really legitimately were growing deer at some venture of land in the United States purely to harvest the antlers seasonally and other aspects in other seasonal fashion.
We were talking about yesterday, how those motherfuckers build those giant fences and just create their own safaris on their own land. Have their own, hunting grounds.
Fake hunting. I was telling you about how I went bird hunting, and it was one of those hunting where, they plant the birds, and I didn't realize that that's how a lot of this hunting is, works now. Because it didn't feel like hunting. It felt like I was cheating the system or whatever.
You can sure make some money off of it. Goddamn sure.
It felt like a corporation write-off. Like I was fucking over the public good for the shareholders' benefit. I don't know. It was wrong. I didn't know what it was, but it was wrong. I knew it was wrong.
There's birds out there. They just have no idea what's coming.
God, dude. You ever catch on to the birds aren't real thing? That started in Iowa.
They're charging up on the power lines out there?
They're government drones.
Yeah, bro.
It's a good Iowa conspiracy theory for the fans out there. If you haven't looked into birds aren't real, they're not.
No, anytime you see a bird on a power line, it's just recharging.
It's
ready to move on.
That's how the Tesla function of the bird works.
Wireless charging, bro. That's all it is.
I'm gonna pour this beer 1 second. Fill this space for me.
Which I will say, it's a damn good beer. Thanks, Sean, for bringing this up. The Dragon's Milk Bourbon Barrel Aged Stout. Fucking killer.
Fraternity brother that showed me this beer way back in the day.
It's 11% too, so that's pretty serious.
Lucas B. I don't need to
shout out Lucas. Life. Thank you. This is a fucking killer beer.
We've been playing Chinese laborer today on the ranch. Wood's got a fun toy. What is it?
It's a 80-watt laser.
So I went on Amazon and bought some fake, cheap Chinese plastic leather, which I'm sure is offensive to his entire way of being.
Yeah, we run a cattle farm here. We don't run a plastic cattle farm.
You haven't gotten around to the...
We sell real leather, not that plastic shit. So.
But it turns out it burns great.
Yeah, it turns out it works great with the laser, so I can't complain too much.
But yeah, so if you're seeing this, by this point in time that you're seeing this, there's access. If you send me a message if you want a keychain. We've been making them. If you want a hat and you're a real one,
yeah, right.
Also send me a message. We can make that happen.
We got the sweet hats now. Yeah,
look at that. Whew. You see Zach and Cody? Nothing but a sweet life up in here.
On deck, bro.
On deck. Yeah, thank you. I was waiting.
I don't know where they are now.
Maggie fell. We went for a little walk today by the creek. The most dog thing where she's walking along a patch of ice. You can see the water flowing through the center of the creek. She's walking on the ice on the edge. I'm like, she's going to fall in. She lumbled. Give it 30 seconds. She fell in. She pops out with all the energy in the world. See, that's the energy I wish I could wake up with. The energy that she hopped out of like a frozen creek in 12 degrees.
If you jump into a frozen creek right after you wake up, I bet you'd have that same energy. No doubt about that.
Dude, I got to start this cold shower mogging method.
Right.
So I showed
ice mogging.
Yeah, clavicular on the Adam Freeland show, and mogging because Dad was mogging us last night with aura. We were being aura mogged left and right and all around. But man, there's other ways to mog that I don't think clavicular's giving enough credit to. Like, you're land mogging me right now. I'm being land mogged to shit. I own no land. I'm being
cattle mogging you.
Yeah, exactly. I'm tree mogged as fuck up here.
I got way more ice than you do.
Amen.
Except not that type of ice, guys. Hang on.
I'm in Denver proper. I got lots of ice activity.
Yeah, we got different ice.
Yeah. This shit blows up here. Oh, I guess it blows down there too.
Yeah.
No, you're the botanist himself. We're surrounded by many beautiful plants. I noticed these cacti over here.
Oh yeah,
that may or may not be in shot whatsoever. But you have
there's a bunch of the same type. Yeah, we got a bunch of euphorbia.
Euphorbia, named after the show.
No, it's very similar. But those things are straight out of like Saudi Arabia.
They're underage too.
Yeah, right. Less than 10 years old.
I'm sorry, they're playing high schoolers, but they're not really. Or what's
No. Those things are straight out of Saudi Arabia.
The red ones, right?
The red ones and the green ones, they're related to each other. You guys can't see, so it's probably not very interesting for the viewers.
So interesting.
For the listeners, rather. But, yeah, we got all sorts of saguaros over there, too, straight out of Arizona. Those are the big motherfuckers that get, like, 40 feet tall.
That's what those are?
Oh, yeah. Well, there's some small ones. You can see them, this top small ones in the top right.
Those are legal?
Yeah. It'll take, like, 40 years, but...
The little ones.
Yeah.
Those are the mini micro ones.
Yeah, those ones are 2 years old.
Whoa. They're on their way to being like big mother, like heaters, like Jokic.
Oh, yeah. But they're, like, for the listeners, they're only like 2 inches tall right now. It's going to take a while.
Saguaro cactuses, they get
they'll get huge.
Tens of feet.
Dude, if one fell on you, it would kill you. They're gigantic. They're like thousands of pounds.
How long does it take to grow?
Oh, years. I mean,
like
you can't
decades.
cut them down. They live in Arizona, like natively, and you can't cut them down, and probably Mexico too, but you can't cut them down because they're like
protected.
Yeah,
there's like a bald eagle.
Yeah,
like,
it's like cutting down one of those like redwoods in California or something. They take so long to grow, but yeah, super cool. If you ever go down and see them, you'll see it's the ones with the big arms that come off of them. Super interesting.
The Marge Simpsons cactus.
Yeah, right? They do very much look like that, yeah.
Colloquially known. The Marge Simpson cactus, yes. Why, of course. I've seen it. Oh, man. No, it's been fun to, like, fuck around that laser, because it's so cool to see how, like... I mean, with the pod, I've talked about this a lot, but, like, the learning by doing of, like, making mistakes and trial by fire is, like, you know, we get to see that, too, on the display with the laser, and that's fun.
Yeah, there's a lot of that, and just, testing it and seeing what the fuck happens. Like, a lot of times you'll just burn through something. You're like, oh, I ruined that thing. So we'll see. We have to run some glass pieces later, and I'm hoping we don't crack them, but you never know.
That'd be fun. That'd be exciting. It'd be another thing to add a list to clean up.
Yeah.
This is a fun aside. I went to ARC before coming up here, and I'm like, I'm going to find some shit. And I randomly purchased this book. which deserves a shout-out, called Philosophy Gone Wild. It is the first book that Holmes Ralston III published. He ended up becoming an accomplished doctorate of philosophy and environmental ethics at University of Colorado State University. That's so annoying how I have to flip my mind. Let me just take a sidecar to everyone get on the same page. If we're picking English as a piloting language,
around, it goes the other way when you're saying the state. Yeah,
fuck this shit, man. Everybody get on the same. College. Get it pretty simple. It's the shortest one in the entire country. We try to make it easy for you.
And they send everybody emails too. We all know about College, but very few get in.
Go College. COE. I want to see you be. God, dude. I'm disgusted by our representatives on both sides and all this details.
Aren't we all, though?
Yes, I think everybody is. And that maybe that's an even more frustrating central piece to this. It shouldn't be this frustrating.
It's so shameful. Like, it's clear they're all just out for themselves. Like, whoever, like Nancy Pelosi going over to Taiwan like 10 years ago to meet with the Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Corporation before they met with the Taiwanese government.
What's this now?
Oh, you didn't know about this?
Please tell me.
Nancy Pelosi's stock market tips?
I know about her stock market tits, but I don't know about her tips, bro. The rack on that lady.
Two separate things. But they
are two separate things.
They're both huge. If you get on those stock market tips, bro, you will be fucking living.
Dude, she's almost beating reverse Kramer.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm telling you.
Okay, fair enough.
You get on that shit. Like, she was meeting with the people of Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Corp, TSMC, before she met with the Taiwanese government when she went over. And it's like, I wonder where your priorities lie. Like, clearly it's not that place that you just invested millions of dollars in. And yeah.
No, she's trying to just make good business happen so that people get the things they need in the world. Yeah, that's what all of our representatives are doing.
Funny how that works, right?
Hey, as a member of the Own Nothing to Be Happy class, tell you what, I kick my feet back and be pretty fucking astounded and happy that I'm not on some list of child touchers.
Yeah.
It's sad. Yeah.
Well, it seems like nothing will happen, though, if you are on that
list. The saddest part is that, like, the conclusion that this country might not be the country that decides to do anything about it.
Every other country, yeah. Bet us. It's so wild. And it seems like we're just too ingrained in it. Like, it just runs way too deep. Like, we can't do anything about it now because all the fucking people are in charge. So.
Flip the system, dude.
Yeah.
Let's get a reset. Don't they say that? Don't the textbooks people say that every 200 some years it's supposed to end and reset?
Well, we're at 250.
I'm coming at 250.
Let's see what happens.
Dude, I'm telling you, I really hope they end up not being lip service, and it's the Iowa State Fair with a state fair for every other state fair at the Iowa State Fair.
This is how they're trying to distract you, Sean.
I'm telling you, I am intrigued by this idea. I'm distracted as fuck. UA, don't give a fuck. I want to see what fried food are at this fair.
Yeah, right. Just want to eat a fried UFO.
Dude, that's where you get a fried alien. At the 250th Iowa State Fairs.
Well, once Obama tells us all about those aliens, then we can finally kill them and fry them up.
What's the deal with that? Trump's pissed that he's disclosing stuff?
Well, so he's saying, that Obama saying, like, there might be aliens was breaking, like, some confidentiality deal, so...
I thought there's this presidential immunity that Trump loves to hound around.
I think it's only when you're president, though. And so if you're a former president, then you can't.
I thought during his 4 years where he lost, he took that big L, and his supporters raided that place that we call like a house of government.
But then he became president.
Oh, so if he wouldn't have won again, that would have been a problem.
Right.
Okay.
No, it just matters what happens at the end. It's all the end game.
Right. I'm just trying to do mental math here and figure out where we're at. Yeah, okay. It's tough to keep up with.
Yeah, it's a little tough to fight through, but
fuck, dude.
That's how it works.
Well, I've been enjoying watching Olympics. I like Olympics.
It's been very fun. Honestly.
Olympic coverage. The sports like curling, like the T-bar. I thought that was something to do with trans rights. Turns out it's a place you can curl or not curl, depending on if you're throwing the ball or no, the stone.
Yeah, right. The rock.
For a guy that likes getting stoned as much as me, I didn't know shit about the stone game.
Sean didn't know much about stoning.
No.
He's learned a lot now.
I'm pro at this point.
Pro stoning.
Pro stoning. Iran's doing something right, and it's not the nuclear stuff.
We can get rid of the nukes, but the stoning's fine.
Hey, man, I got nothing with the building stuff. Throwing people off and whatnot. That's really none of my business.
That's been going on long before we showed up in the Middle
I'm
East.
the guy that says that my physical presence in a place shouldn't equal an outcome. And you want me to not throw this down? Like, well, sir, I think that's perverse of what you just laid out, but okay. If you follow that logic through to the end, I think it's actually backwards of what you're saying, but
Yeah.
For real. We got finally a sleepy pup here.
Thank God, yeah. She was worn out today. She was chasing our border collie around for a long time.
Dude,
but,
heaven.
And yeah, fell in the creek too.
She never gets to be off the leash like that, so it's pretty exciting, I think.
Oh yeah,
it's a good test. Oh,
I was kind of like, I always worry about dogs that come up here because it's just like out in the middle of nowhere, and I worry as if they're just gonna like take off. Like,
dude, and I had that worry myself. I'm like, well, we've been practicing recall. This is a great test. But
I feel like a lot of dogs, like if they're around you enough, they'll just like get used to being around you and not want to go too far. But every now and then I'll hear stories of people's dogs that just like run away. And it's like, what the hell? Like,
yeah, you don't got a whole setup here, man.
Yeah, right.
Like, you're not.
See ya, motherfucker. Like,
this ain't the right decision. What are you doing?
Yeah.
No, it's like when a father leaves a family and they're like, what is he thinking?
Yeah. I'm going to get some milk. Hang on.
And that dog ran for cigarettes and he was never found again.
He'll be fine in the shelter.
Yeah, facts. It all works out at the end. They get adopted and readopted and readopted.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was trying to make a recidivism joke about how we don't actually help people that we convict of crimes in this country.
Yeah. And yeah, that was another thing we were talking about earlier too. Was just the whole mental health situation.
Yeah, it's crazy to look at the proportion of people in the 70s in the United States. I think it was something like, pulling these numbers out of my ass, and I see nothing but Tony Touch on my on our computer. God damn!
If you guys don't know Tony Touch, lose.
Pull him up just to see his picture on Spotify, and so you know what I'm looking at.
Straight out of New York, he should have been on the Super Bowl.
I might go through the trouble of pulling in the edit and showing you Tony Touch, so you know what I'm looking at.
He's the Puerto Rican we really needed.
Anyway, but no, it's something like 150,000 people in 1970 were mentally incarcerated. Let's just say, let's call it that. And I think it's like 56,000 now. And if you look at the population difference between 1970 and now, Gen Pop, it's like, oh, for a third of the people to be mentally incarcerated. I mean, I don't know about y'all, but I see some crazy motherfuckers out in the streets that aren't.
I don't think we have less crazy people nowadays.
That's where I'm getting.
That's for damn sure.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, we're not doing anything to like really help these people. Like a lot of them, I'm sure, are homeless because like when you're that crazy, it's gonna be tough to hold down a job, obviously, and like
truly they're veterans too.
Oh yeah, a lot of that too.
I mean,
and like people,
I joke,
like,
but they really are.
Seriously though, people with like mental disabilities, CTE, if they get like PTSD and shit like that, like they might be out there. But yeah, not doing shit for them. So I don't know. Not the most fun situation, but that's just kind of how it is nowadays. And I mean, we see this shit going on where they like, there's some sort of problems with like people with mental disabilities, like school shootings and all that sort of stuff. I know it's really hard to prevent, but that's got to be like somewhat related to like mental issues. And, like,
I mean, if not the primary thing. Let's not be silly.
Well, yeah.
Like, I mean, at least the undercurrent.
Some people are just crazy too. Like, I feel like those Columbine shooters. But like, I don't know if I can say that on YouTube or whatever. We might have to blank that out. But that shit, like, those people were just probably like angry about the people around them.
Mm.
But I feel like it's changed now, where it's just become like a common thing. Where if you do have like some suicidal tendencies or whatever, you just take other people with you. And it kind of happens in China, too, where people have been crashing cars into crowds and stuff.
Okay, you were telling me about how streaming in China, there's this thing where streamers, like, line up.
Yeah, so, there'll be, like, streaming factories where they'll all be in, like, literally, like, it's kind of like a pigsty, where they line up and they'll have their own, like, booth, and they can just stream
like
that little
call
booth.
Center for streamers.
Yeah, pretty much. But, like, sometimes they're literally just, like, brick walls. Like, it's, like, bricks, not even, like, a... no lights in there or anything. They have to bring their own lights. They have to bring their own lights like we did here.
It's like, what are the, not bricks, but like those big, concrete or whatever that they
wall,
build. What? But there's a name for those like little pieces.
If we can insert an image, I'll send Sean an image that we can put in here, because I just want to like make this clear to everybody how crazy it is over there. It's like a thing where people do it for a job, but they'll all go to the same place for this like a scenic area or something. And they'll just line up, and there's like lines of people just streaming right next to each other, and they're all making money off it. So I can't really criticize them, but yeah. Interesting place, but it's very different from our culture, I have to say.
Clearly I'm doing something wrong with my business model.
They're way further into the internet model than we are.
Come on. Oh, yeah. Come on up.
Such a sweet pup.
Come on up. You're good. Come on up. Do you want to join the pod? Join the pod. Come on. Yeah, we'd be happy to have you. No, I know.
I'll definitely have to send you with some of those antlers, too, because she's been loving those.
Oh, man. I'm gonna flex. I'm mogging. I'm gonna dog mog on people with my Wyoming antlers. Dog-Mogging. I'm sorry. How much was that at PetSmart?
I was about to say $30 a piece, man. You'd be fucking rich with those.
No, like no joke. It's a $500 piece that she's been chewing on.
She's been chewing on a $500 toy right now. It's an 8-point antler.
It's so silly. Oh man. Yeah, your prince is spoiled.
She's had a whole selection. I think she had a elk antler earlier, a deer antler, a whitetail antler, and then she had an antelope antler too.
Look at you.
She's been all over the place.
Trying to really get a taste. Trying to really experience. When in Rome, they say.
If there was a moose around here, we'd have one for you.
When in Rome. They don't have moose up here.
If bears grew antlers, we'd have one.
I mean, she certainly had her fair share of cow patties already, so...
That's not wrong, yeah. You definitely pounded a few of those down earlier.
Getting it in where she can. Oh, yeah.
Better than my sister's dog eating all that peacock shit, though. That was the nastiest thing I'd ever seen.
Is it like, what's the consistency of that shit?
Oh, it's like goose shit. Like you would imagine, it's like those little tubes of paste that come out.
That is such an apt description of goose shit. Yeah. Like the little tubes.
Bird shit is the nastiest thing in the world. Because they don't pee. Okay. You know that, right?
I was going to say it's because of their biological makeup, right?
Yeah, they have to pee and shit at the same time, and it's just,
Like ladies.
It's liquid Play-Doh.
Like ladies after giving birth, am I right? Pee and shit at the same time.
What is this shit?
Gross, am I right?
Well, you're supposed to eat it now, I guess.
You're continuing the human race?
You can freeze dry it. And then you can inject it later.
What's this, placenta you're talking about?
Yeah. Get the stem cells, bro.
Oof.
Yeah.
People
are saying the stem cells from the placenta are healthy, apparently.
So I gotta have a kid just to get the...
If you didn't freeze dry it, you fucked up.
Popping bottles in the ice. Flipping scissored. You remember LMFAO?
Yeah. Yeah.
Party rock and whatnot. What an era that was. What happened to those guys? Did they die?
That's a good question, actually.
All right, here.
I feel like all that shit dropped up.
I'll let you play Jamie. Let you do your... This guy, by the way, Wood is waiting in the wings to be a better Jamie. He's just slowly becoming... He's building his repertoire of Jamie skill sets. You know how Jamie does like the video, the live production, the looking up? Like he does like 3 people's jobs at once. You do that, and you're the merchandising, and you're the Chinese labor sweatshop, and you're the... I'm telling you, you're Jamie magnified times 2 or 3. Like the next generation Jamie of podcasting is what you are.
I have some Jamie information for you. LMFAO is done.
Done.
They haven't released anything since 2011.
Were they? So now I'm questioning: is this a CIA op? Right away, I'm asking:
is this some sort of Project Azorian? Were they related to Howard Hughes or something? Like,
dude, you told me about that. Can you?
Is this Project Azorian? Yeah, no, I think that's what it's called.
What the hell? So Howard Hughes gets funding from the federal government to go mine the ocean floor
for the Soviet submarine K-129.
And under the guise of like doing ocean floor mine work, he's like actually looking for what we know to be targeted Soviet subs.
The U.S. Navy knew that the Soviet submarine sank. They have I think they're called hydrophones. They're basically underwater microphones that listen.
It's a cool name for them. Hydrophone.
Underwater microphone. Right.
I'm going to call it a hydrophone.
But they're a little different than the ones we're using right now.
Facts.
They
go underwater.
Can hear for a long ways away, too. But they can hear all sorts of shit. Any, like, implosions or whatever that you would get from a submarine. That's how they detected that guy who was going to Titanic, whatever that fucking thing was called.
Dude, those billionaires.
Yeah.
Ocean Gate.
Yeah.
Ocean Gate.
They heard that thing blow up on those hydrophones, and they heard this submarine blow up too, the Soviet submarine K-129. But it was only the U.S. Navy that knew where it was. The Soviets did not know where it was, and so they had to create some secret plan to go salvage that submarine.
I mean, the Wikipedia article says Project Azorian was one of the most complex, expensive, and covert intelligence operations of the Cold War at a cost of around US $800 million, equivalent to $3.9 billion in 2024.
And so the guy they had do this was Howard Hughes, which, if you guys know much about Howard Hughes, he was fucking wild. He was into all sorts of shit.
Is he the James Cameron of his time, for the young Zoomers that don't know?
He was kind of the Elon Musk of his time.
Okay.
He was fucking wild. Like a total, like, crazy guy. He would, like, you would probably think he's on drugs if you didn't know any better. Like, he probably
Alex
was
Karp,
on drugs.
he's like, type of, like, can't get in a chair type of thing.
Just very weird.
Yeah. This is a different type of guy type of thing.
Like, very, like, I really don't know anyone else other than Elon to, like, relate him to.
Yeah.
But, less involved with child pedophile shit. But, he had this whole program that I guess the Navy and CIA worked with him, Howard Hughes, and they created this awesome ship called the Glomar Explorer that was designed to dig things up from the seabed. And so before they knew about the submarine thing, they were saying, oh yeah, this whole ship is for like underwater mining and everything, and so we're going to go dig up the seabed to see if there's any minerals worth getting out of it or like any metals or anything like that. And so they were running all over looking for this submarine and covertly just like telling everyone, oh yeah, we're just kind of digging up some dirt to see if anything's worth the value. And they dug up this fucking submarine, brought up half of it. They were trying to bring up the whole thing, and it split in half when they were pulling it up. And so they only got half of it.
Titanic style.
Pretty much, yeah. But they got a bunch of like dead dudes in it too. There's a bunch of dead Soviet sailors in it.
In the thing?
Oh yeah, in the ship.
What?
And so they pulled it up, and they buried the Soviet sailors at sea. I'm sure they took the submarine and got all the useful information they could out of it for intelligence and everything. But yeah, it was a whole crazy story.
Whoa. How did I not know about this? It's like right in my alley. That's crazy. Yeah, the Hughes Glomar Explorer recovered a portion of the K-129, but a mechanical failure in the grapple. Goddamn grapples. Cuts 2/3. You always see that in the Batman comics too. Grapple never works quite as well as it should. Actually, in the Batman comics, grapple works way too well. Let's be honest.
Let's say it works way better than you would expect it to.
This grapple shouldn't be doing this well. Man, that is wild.
We're out there doing some wild shit.
See, and that's the thing is, like, when this stuff, like, when we get publication of, like, yeah, this is what we were doing in the 60s and 70s. Like, what do you think we're doing now with the tech and information and knowledge we have now? I mean, shoot, they know everything. That's why I don't bother with this pod, dude. Is like they already know. Like, if they really want to know, they already have the back channels.
Oh,
so I might
sure.
as well, like, talk my shit. Oh, what's this?
We have, I can't remember what this thing's called. We have a space plane.
Space plane?
That we fly up into space, and it just sits up there for several years at a time. Oh,
is it
the Boeing X-37? That's what it is.
Also known as the Orbital Test Vehicle.
So we just fly this thing up into space every now and then, and it'll sit up there for a couple years. And it's got a great ability to change its orbit in space. So it can rotate its orbit pretty much 90 degrees, which is pretty incredible with like how much fuel it has on board. But these things, it's kind of become a problem. People, at least I'm sure the Russians and the Chinese, think that these things are used to grab satellites.
Whoa.
Because it can maneuver a lot. And so we can obviously change its orbit towards a satellite if we wanted to. It's got a little, it's kind of like the space shuttle where it's got a bay on it that it can open up, and there may or may not be an arm in there that could like maybe grab something, and then it can deorbit if it wants to. I kind of think this is our space Glomar Explorer.
So we're grabbing other people's space shit
I'm
and
just
bringing it
speculating
back.
totally, but
That's a decent guess.
We think the Russians have something like this too, and we've accused them of
doing what we're
coming
doing,
close to our satellites and fucking around with them. And how do you know?
Usually the accusation is a great claim that you're doing the thing.
But these things, another part of it is...
So it first drop tested in 2006?
Yeah, it's been around for a while.
Whoa.
They have a couple of different versions of it.
Falcon Heavy, so that's the shit that Elon's
SpaceX,
making,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, right.
So now they're getting this into orbit via... I mean, shit, bro. Lots of comics have come through South recently, and they've been filming. We had South, which is awesome because typically downtown gets all the love, and South is not. I mean, I'll tell you, the pop at South Club is better than downtown if you got a sold out show. Because there's more people.
I was about to say, it sounds like it if it's a bigger room.
Yeah, bigger room. There's a balcony. It's like a mini theater, you know? Right. And so...
That's crazy.
Almost Gil came through talking about that it's like the shit that you know about is, I mean, holy heck, what are they doing that's not...
Oh, dude, yeah.
That you don't know.
They have some wild tech. Well... Yeah.
And I'm on the side of, like, and I hope these cameras are still running. I should probably check them. We've been doing it for 30 minutes. But, like, I'm on the side of, like, yeah, probably spending all this money on defense is, like, maybe a good thing.
Yeah.
Because, like, yeah, we can live these soft, coddled, like, what's that movie, that Disney movie where the Wall-E lives in the chairs, fed the whatever, you know?
You can have a Wall-E deal with it.
I mean...
Smart bomb Jeffrey.
As long as we spend $500 billion a year so that we have the best tech and can grab satellites maybe or maybe not from space.
But I know we briefly touched on the conversation we had earlier, but the amount of our economy that is just backed up by our military and our like strategic strength around the world is so important because like if we really did have some sort of situation where it came to like a global conflict, we're in a much better situation than China or Russia, any of our like grand competitors, Iran, North Korea, whatever. We have a huge logistics base, so we can get around the world, obviously, very quickly. Like we're doing with Iran right now, we're threatening them. Trump just yesterday said 10 days
10
before.
days! I'm giving it 10 days!
10 days.
Surely that's enough time for you to fucking figure it out.
The world will see what happens in 10 days.
Well,
it would be very bad. But...
Are loose veiled threats of periods of time a good thing for global strategic intelligence?
Yeah, we've definitely fallen off a bit.
I've heard. Have you heard about like people getting frustrated in the administration about the OPSEC tweets? Like people on X that are like live tweeting like what's happening with like military force.
Oh, so yeah, I saw they talked about that yesterday, and that's you can't do anything about that. Like I understand the frustration behind it. But at the same time, you're not going to be able to stop people tracking your flights.
So just to lay it out for a normie, people are reporting on the movements of military air vehicles.
The airplanes, like with the Airforce, they basically just do a conga line over to wherever they're going to do a war. And so we're conga lining over to the Middle East right now.
Not to do a war.
Well, yeah, maybe in 10 days. Only in 10 days. Maybe 10 days, but yeah, who knows?
Make the right decision. You've got 10 days.
People can see the conga line now. The conga line is not something that's like hidden. Like we don't have the invisible stealth technology like Trump thinks it is.
Like back in the day,
you can actually see stealth planes.
Yeah.
So when they take off, people can take pictures of them and then tweet that. And people like at the places they're landing at can also take pictures and tweet that, and you can figure out where these planes are coming and going.
Because I'm guessing, I mean, people know that if they listen to the show, but my dad's a pilot and has been for a while, and he now has been a private pilot for a while for a company, and like private planes offer certain benefits where you don't have to, you know, necessarily go through customs and security, and like you don't have to report necessarily every single individual on the plane.
You can bring
under
a bottle of whiskey on the plane.
You can bring a full bottle of whiskey. You can bring a gun. You can do lots.
You can bring 20 guns.
You can bring drugs. You can. That's how. Didn't that one rapper Juice WRLD die because they finally tried to like confront him on the tarmac, and he ended up eating the drugs.
Really?
And he was on a PJ. I think that's how Juice WRLD passed, dude.
Wow,
look it up. But I think like something to do with like PJ travel plus drug personal drug trafficking or whatever.
if you wanted to traffic anything on a PJ, it's quite easy.
I mean, that's... I've ferried it, and I've learned, it's like, clearly this is being done for a reason.
Yeah. But it's just, like, convenience, too. When someone's paying $30,000 for a flight, it's kind of hard to, like, tell them to, no, put your bags through this thing.
Yeah, fuck that, dude.
It is
fuck that. Let me be real.
It really is crazy, though, how little security is on those things. It's kind of shocking. Like, there's not... Like, they don't look through your bags. They don't put you through an x-ray. They just check your ID.
I should not lane switch, but do you know what amazes me is how little security is, like, around mental health? Like a mental health facility? How do you not have to go through, like, a scanner before you go into an hour of therapy with a person? You know, like... I don't know, like, there's no chat, like, and those people aren't ever caring. They aren't ever, like, there's no protections. They're, like, sitting fucking duck's haze.
Yeah, I do wonder how often they have, like, trouble with that type of shit.
I wonder, I mean, that
would be the last job I want to be involved in, though. Like, if you guys are involved in, like, mental health or any of that type of shit and helping people out with that, man, God bless you, because that is a nightmare.
Golly.
That'd be the last thing I'd ever want to do.
Barely a glimpse into it, and it's hell. Like, the people that are working hard to try to help people that are really going through it, like, man, it's hell.
Yeah. But, dude, it's got to be so taxing, too. Like, I work with a lot of EMTs up here and, like, just volunteer firefighters and stuff. And
people that do extra for good people, go above and beyond.
They're not getting paid, but they're going out there to help people who get into car wrecks and shit. And, like, man, the type of shit that I hear from them, like, it's got to be brutal sometimes, like... Well, I've seen people, like, pretty fucked up on the road and, like, helped them and all that, and obviously we've been a part of, like, a lot of fires up here, too, because it's just, we're up in Wyoming, so it's so goddamn dry, and we'll just get fires every now and then, but,
Have you come across a wreck?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Okay.
So I was telling you, we were talking about, there's this road, highway near us, and it's like, do you want to take the highway or the interstate?
It's like an undivided highway. I was talking to Hayes, I was, like, on the way, but I'm like, do I take the divided interstate, or do I cut? Google's telling me to cut across this way that, to me... just doesn't seem right because it's maybe shorter, undivided.
Yeah. Google always tells you to go the shorter route. I guess they're trying to save gas or something. But
save the environment. Thanks, Google.
The road is way more dangerous. And it's almost like every week, because we get extreme wind up here, too. It's like every week a truck will flip over or it'll get blown into the opposing lane.
So how much wind collision. Does it take? It doesn't take that much. I don't think
it'll be like
understand.
40 miles an hour flip a truck. Like 40, 50 miles an hour.
Yes.
That's not
that much.
And it could be even less. It depends on how heavy the truck is, really. Like, if it's empty, it can flip over pretty easy. And, like, if that thing flips over into your lane, and it's, like, an undivided highway, you can't do shit about that. It's just,
nothing.
No.
You're just dead.
Yeah. So, that's why I say take the divided interstate.
Yeah, it might as well be a drunk driver at that point. It's horrible.
It's, like, maybe 10 miles more, but it's the same time, because you're going 80 miles an hour, because we're in Wyoming, 80 mile an hour speed limit.
Amen, dude. Good on Wyoming.
Yeah.
Also... Utah, driving across to California.
Texas, too. I think Texas has 85.
Really?
I think there's an 85 somewhere, so props on them. But it's like...
I'd go into public service just to try to get 85 back nationwide.
No one's getting hurt up here because the speed limit is 80 instead of 75.
Right.
There's no difference, and, like, there's nobody up here anyways. If you go to Denver, though, the speed limit can be 65, but people are still going to be fucking driving crazy because there's so many people.
Shout out to a great comic in Denver, Jack Comstock, who was in New York for a while. He's got this bit about I-25 where the speed limit is anywhere between 20 miles per hour and 2,000 miles per hour.
No, it's usually 2,000,
You're being passed in the left lane by a minivan, and you're like, what the fuck is going on? Is my car broken? It's like, yes. I-25 is you're entering spiritual Thunderdome.
Yeah, right.
You better be ready to go to combat on I-25.
When I was driving back from a wedding, actually, that was the last time I was in Denver for like several years. I had no reason to go down there.
Dude, the fact that you came all that way to see my ass get married, that meant a lot to me.
Oh, no, it was great to see you. Like, I wouldn't miss that for...
Thank you.
Me, but
I hate to have to thank you on
the way down. A car accident happened right in front of me.
Oh,
and they had to drag a dude out of the car. It was brutal. But
you stayed to see it, or were you
it was blocked. The whole road was blocked. It was kind of wild, but they dragged this dude out and I could get by. It's like, yeah, sorry, I can't hang around. I gotta go to a wedding, so I'm sorry. As you can see, I'm in this nice suit.
Please get this fucker out of the car. I'm in my 3-piece.
Will you please move this guy in the lane? Like, I'm trying to get by.
Wow.
They all looked okay, thank God, so that's why I didn't stop. Obviously, I'm a good guy.
Yeah, you would for sure stop.
Yeah. But on the way back, I didn't realize how many fucking people there were. And I see this, like, line of cars, and I'm like, oh, they obviously aren't taking the same exit as I am that's, like, 3 miles up. Oh, they sure are. There's, like, a line of people taking it, so I just had to duck in front of a truck that had some room in front of it. And I felt like an asshole, but I guess that's how you have to live in Denver, so...
Yeah, it's called I made a mistake.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. No. I mean, half the time it's I made a mistake and I don't know where I read a story just this morning. They changed the direction on, like, 13th and 14th Street in Denver to, like, this weekend to do construction.
Oh, yeah.
And just, like, 48 hours of, like, hey, we're going to switch the directions of these streets. There's already people that have been driving the wrong way and getting in, like, wrecks and shit.
Sure.
And,
yeah.
like, yeah, dude.
You can't just change the direction on the street. Like, that's fucking crazy.
Dude, they can't rezone anything in Denver. They can't. You got to go through like 3 years of shit. There's this couple I read about that they bought a house, and it was like a historical type property, and they realized after purchase that they were fucked over, and they weren't allowed based on zoning to do anything but be completely screwed by the purchase of this house.
Yeah, because it's historic, right? Yeah. Can't do any modification. That's the same with a lot of...
They wouldn't let them tear it down to build a better house there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, there was, I can't remember who it was. I think it was Kane's trying to buy a new place in Fort Collins. And they tried to buy, like, this old, like, building that, like, I guess the Fort Collins city, like, called it historic or whatever. And it totally fucked up Kane's deal, and they couldn't, like, do anything there. So, like, we just have to sell it now. I was like, all right. It's kind of wild how they do that, though. And it was, like, the shittiest looking building, too. It was, like, an old, like, Mexican place from the 70s.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, at some point, we have to flip over stuff.
Yeah.
Like the entire U.S. government.
Yeah.
Like all of the institutions of power.
Like all those pedophiles.
Like, I'm sorry, it's too much to... it would just cripple the system.
Yeah.
Cripple the system!
We'd have to find new people.
I mean...
How can we find better people?
Let me tell you, there's a lot of good, hard-working people with good morals that aren't choosing to go into the public service route because they know it's so infested with evil that they will become decrepit and decayed by the system itself.
Well, you could also enrich yourself, though. Doesn't that sound good?
Ascend? You talking about clavicular? You telling me I can smash my jaw and become hotter?
Financial mogging?
I can mog the fuck out of these hoes. Dude, that's smashing your jaw to become more masculine is like maybe the gayest thing ever. I want to just be like,
there's no way that works. Like bone smashing.
So isn't that how they train? Okay, let me play devil's advocate because that's supposed to be my job.
No.
Isn't that how they train Thai like kickboxers? Is they kick trees and shit? They harden the bones through bones.
Changes how it looks.
I think it's well.
You can like make it stronger maybe, but I don't think it's gonna like make your jawline like better.
All right.
I don't see why you.
That's fair.
Like I know boxers will like punch bags of rice to make their hands stronger.
Sure.
But I don't think that makes them look better.
Yeah. Well, it all goes back to this like thing that my uncle taught me about way back in the day called The Game. You ever hear about The Game? Yeah, you know about The Game.
Not the rapper.
No, not the rapper.
Yeah.
This is a thing that men use to pick up women. That's probably not the right way to go about things. With someone that's like married or whatever. Like, let me just give you a pro tip. Like, maybe not the move. But also, I'm speaking from a place of privilege at 6'9" or whatever the fuck. I will reference the meme. I've brought it up several times in the show. There's this meme of like it's a lady. And on the sides it says like 6.7 out of 10, not a cunt, can cook. And it's like his wife, and it's like, there you go, gentlemen. You want some like don't worry about this like smashing of your jawline to get some hoe to like come up to you at the bar. Like, find a nice person.
Yeah. No, if you have to rely on like changing yourself to find someone, they're probably not the right person for you.
Yeah, like
you should probably just find someone who likes you for you.
Yeah,
instead of your bone smashing.
Damn, it's hard to like yourself and be yourself. Like, shit, if you can find someone that likes that, like, lean into them regardless of if they got the jawline you love or not. Like, what are we doing?
Sometimes we just have to settle on less than perfect.
Yeah.
And, the clavicular jawline. I don't know if that is perfect to begin with, but... You're gonna have to settle on it.
We
being
didn't
less
make
than
it quite deep enough in the interview, but he starts getting into like I think like talking about a specific guy that is like by metrics of whatever looks maxers believe proportions and ratios is like the most attractive man. It's like, hang on, you're laying out a case for why this guy's the hottest. Here's a mirror. Like, what are we doing here? This whole thing that you're like, you're after girls. Like, you're trying to get with females. Like, I just want to be clear.
Maybe you gotta change your priorities first. Yeah.
I'm sorry, just to be clear about what's happening.
They might not be clear with themselves too. So
I mean, hey,
sometimes you just have to let people figure it out on their own.
I've been behind doors myself before. I know. Man, I wish the most viewed episode of the show wasn't what it is, but it's okay. It's what it is.
Which is it?
The one with the gay Austin comic that I was telling you about.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's, yeah. Or I talked about my bussy, I think. I don't know. I'm too scared to revisit it.
Is that why? Yeah.
I'm too scared to re-listen it over. I mean, I had to do it one time before I published it. That's enough.
Hell yeah.
Fuck. 500 some people in this world have seen that to some degree or another. Well, whatever, man.
That's pretty wild, though, how long you've been doing this, too.
Yeah.
Think about 222. That's crazy.
Yeah. 222.
That's some effort. I was telling him he has to get to 250 before the end of the year for America's 250th.
I'm reinvigorated, ladies and gentlemen. I'll
be disappointed if he doesn't make it.
I will be honest. It maybe might have ended this year. It all. No.
Not with 250, though.
But now that I realize that I have to do this for freedom and sovereignty.
27 more to go.
Fuck. No, there's plenty of like great people I can talk to. I just need to stop. It's yeah, I will say I'm up against this like weird thing, and I don't know if you fight this with being yourself and being engaged as much as you are with hobbies and bettering yourself, but like, man, you can't do it all, and you can't be like 100 at doing it all.
There's not enough time in the world for it, and not enough like enthusiasm too. Sometimes you just get burnt out on something, and like that's kind of how I've been on some projects that I've been working on recently. It's like that sucks, but yeah, so it's like you'll eventually find the enthusiasm for it again. But yeah,
and that's it. I got to do it for America.
Yeah, America's the enthusiasm.
Yeah, I needed that.
If you go to that IndyCar race, and then you go to the UFC White House boxing match.
Let's talk about this, dude. You were so. I mean, I think you're right. That'd be one of the cooler events in our lifetime to get to go to. UFC.
There's
at
never
the
going to be
White
anything
House.
like it.
There will never be anything like it. This is the best promo you can get.
That's a once in a lifetime chance. Like, no chance any other president is going to have a UFC fight on the White House lawn. And I don't think most people can even get into it.
I don't want to mog you, but like, at least your dad's going to go, right?
Oh, I hope. Well, I'll probably take his ticket. So yeah.
Yeah, that's like one of those like good boy point moments where you're like, Dad, I've been working real hard for a real long time, and I've been working for a few years. I'm pulling car rank on this one that like I'm asking real nicely that you be.
It's time I get something out of you.
Yeah, you help me. I still know you've got that dad instinct in you that I can abuse, and I'm using this time to do it now.
That would be like one of the most wild things to go to, though.
I'm with you.
That'd be fucking crazy.
It's it's an event. It's I would want to be a January 6th.
It's gonna like honestly though,
like no, like you know what I mean? Like you know what I'm joking from.
I wouldn't go inside.
No, I know. And
the reason from outside.
The reason you reacted the way you did is because you understand to the degree that I'm joking, but like, yeah, that's why you didn't like, you know, I'm fucking around. It's like, yeah, no, but it is a cultural moment of like, we're gonna have mixed martial arts on the lawn of the White House
that will never happen again. Like,
did you watch that Netflix show about the one president that didn't want to be president, and it was like it's called A Shot in guy from Ohio. Yeah, great. I mentioned this and then don't know the name. It's real helpful for when you're running a show and stuff. Washington Carver. I could run through the presidents in my head for this. James Buchanan. Some fucker from Ohio. God damn it. I need my alpha brain. This is a problem. I didn't take my Joe Rogan supplements today.
Look, this is why we have editors. You just cut this shit out.
No. Ohio Netflix president show.
Vape, too?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Look at my searching ability. I didn't even spell any of it right. Death by lightning. Look at, hey, fuck you, people that produce my show for me. I love you guys. But you're not very good at searching compared to me. All I did was type in Ohio Netflix President show, and I got the answer.
All he did was ask AI.
Yep.
It brought him there.
It's really not that bad. You just kind of have to know how to use the tools you're given. No, Death by Lightning. You should watch this. It's about
That's incredible.
James Garfield.
Oh my god. He types Ohio NTFILC. I don't even know what that word is, but it found it.
Like I said, it really doesn't take that much work to be.
Google AI is getting good,
80%. Guys. Oh man, this is deep enough we can talk about it. 50 minutes in. They really got to make it. This is
the true fans, yeah.
Last night I showed an old episode of the show with a former high school buddy of ours.
Shoutout.
And man, we used Google AI to tell us more about the episode, and it made me a little bit fucking terrified. Because it was like right, then wrong, then as you asked it to analyze in a philosophical like lens, like as you asked it to like review as a human almost, it became more right. And like more meaningful in its summations of what we were discussing in spoken long form conversation.
Maybe it's not surprising, but it listens way better than any person does. It's like that commercial where you see they brought in the NFL player. I can't remember who it was, but it was like, oh, we need a backup listener. It's like that. You
backup
bring in
quarterback,
someone, exactly. You bring in someone.
Teddy Bridgewater is the backup quarterback.
It can listen so fucking well because it's a robot and it's not just tuning you out at some point. But yeah. It will get everything you say. That's for damn sure.
Damn, why can't the audio engineering apps that I use be like better about, getting every little bit that you want? That's funny though. No, I think we're gone. I think we sold. I think as far as like the whole like freedom and sovereignty thing on data front, we're cooked.
We've been outsourced.
We've been cooked.
Yeah.
Like the fight against that type of sovereignty is done. So you should talk your shit because that's the only way to fight for your freedom is to like say and be more like I've been trying to make this joke for a while. The only way that AI ends is some poor old lady pulls up to a bank drive-through and they say, "Okay, ma'am, I got your ID here.
Give me your pen, ma'am.
I see you there in the drive-through, but Miss Peggy Sue, this AI is getting so good that I need a third factor of identification. I'm going to need you, ma'am, to say the F word for me." And this poor lady, because that's what the robots can't do, right? This poor lady's going to be sitting there and she's going to be like, "I'm a Christian woman. I don't think I can do that. I guess if I..."
Man, if you prove you're human.
Yeah. You want to get your money, ma'am? I'm sorry, this is bank policy. U.S. Bank, we have to do this to prove you. The AI is getting really good. We don't want to, give... I see you here. I see your ID. We did all the thing with the...
You look like a real person through that camera, but...
Yeah, your voice sounds real. I see your mouth moving, but, you could be AI. So, I need you to say the F word for me. And she's like, "Oh, well, if I must. Fuck." And he's like, "Nice try, man."
Not that F word.
I get people driving through this drive-through all day long thinking they're going to get away with that shit. Pull a fast one on me. Okay, all right. One last chance for me, man. Prove you're not AI. Third factor identification. I need you to say the N-word. And then Peggy Sue's not getting her money. Because what? We're driving ourselves towards the worst parts of our humanity by outsourcing the better parts of our humanity to the AI. I don't know. Or the useful, digestible parts of our humanity where we can surmise and take takeaways of...
Like all interaction is being taken out of it.
Yeah. It's a scary future we're headed towards, but...
It's crazy how much people are feeding shit into AI, too. Like all their personal data and stuff. I didn't think I was helping it
as much as this shit. When you showed me last night,
you're giving it a lot of info. Which is crazy, because, you'd never expect, but, It's becoming part of the model.
I think I've been a CIA asset without knowing it.
The Cyber Glomar Explorer?
Just give me some fucking money for this then. I hate to pay for the storage fees that I'm doing to make the show possible.
Yeah, right?
I mean,
you need to build that NAS out.
If I'm going to be a tool of fucking global elite, at least let me get a NAS drive.
Yeah, right? Come on, fucking memory prices so high right now.
All I'm looking for is a backup.
All I need is 32 gigs of
Listen,
RAM.
I'll sell it to them as all I want is the backup
Yeah.
for all the episodes of the show.
Is it cheaper if I buy Israeli RAM?
Now,
They
Ram,
do.
that's a truck that I buy from Israel, right?
Yeah. That's where they make them now, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, God. No, if you're out there and you're still listening to this because you're like a open micer like me, and for some reason you think the show's worth some shit, which it's not.
Shout out.
But you are. If you're listening to this, you're worth some shit. This show's not. That's fine. That's my opinion. And but if you want some like merch, hit me up because this guy's helping me with some merch, and I'd love to help you with some merch. Buy American, sell American.
Hell yeah, we have some machinery. We can make you some shit if you need it. So
Got some Chinese machinery in America.
we got some American machinery too. We got
that facts.
Homemade CNC router down there. So.
Amen. Dude, CNC. Talk about a great way to have gay sex.
Yeah, right.
No, I don't know. I was trying for something. It's kind of a swing and a miss, but you gotta have at least one an episode.
You gotta respect everybody out there.
I mean,
we're not picky.
folks, if you think this is easy, just head over to patreon.com/Cobble. Wait till how easy it gets to run a hot tub. You know, I mean, come on.
All it costs is a few bucks.
I mean, $2 a month. What is that? The cheapest rack of beer you can buy now over the course of a year. I mean,
dude, that's like
to see
if you buy
guests.
one case of beer, and that lasts you the entire year.
It's an entire year of helping put smoked meat into the mouths of great guests like Wood.
Hell yeah!
You're helping pay for this dragon's milk.
This dude
indirectly.
He's giving me dragon's milk. He's giving me tacos.
Tacos?
Good lord.
Yeah, supposed future tacos prices. I've speculated the market that Hayes has bought into this taco bloom. That unfortunately.
So I'm in the business of high beef prices. So
that's true.
If you guys are paying a lot for beef, I'm happy.
That's
all
true.
I have to say.
Is this like all time?
It's pretty high. I think it's close.
It's like gold.
It's pretty close. And Trump has been giving a shit too. I don't know if you saw that earlier this year, where he was saying that the farmers need to take less price, like a lower price for their beef.
Talk to Kroger.
And that's why we're importing all this fucking Argentinian beef now. It's like, what the fuck, dude? Like, are you trying to help Americans?
Malay.
Yeah,
goddamn
that's exactly why. Because it's fucking Malay, and yeah, he's buying all that Bitcoin, and Trump's like, "Oh, sick, you're buying all the Trump coin and shit like that." So, yeah.
For Malay. I'm Javier. Stuff it deeper, I say, Javier. Suck it deeper, Javier, I say. Malay, let me Malay my cock in your ass, I say. That's what I tell him, I say. Javier, let me Malay my cock in your butthole. That boy pussy, let me Malay my cock in there.
Well,
yeah.
It's definitely interesting, that's for sure.
You can tell my disrespect for how well I'm trying on the impression, by the way. I really don't like this administration. I'm really not. I'm not even going to give 80% effort to the impression because they don't deserve it anymore.
Does anyone at this point? Like, it's kind of hard for me to believe that people still are, like, with him after all this Epstein shit. And, like, how hard the administration defended all that. It's kind of crazy because I see, we're up in Wyoming, obviously, and these ads that I see on the TV are still, like, very pro-Trump. They're like, oh yeah, we're here to like enact Trump's like message and all that shit, and it's like all based off of like Trump and like yeah, that's all they're running on pretty much. And it's like, no, we don't have any of our own strategy. We're just going.
That's where I really started being like, okay, you know, these like crazy leftists that I grew up with in Boulder and whatnot, like they have a point when they're talking about like this guy's a fascist in some respects or whatever, like angles, like that kind of shit.
It's so interesting up here because there's obviously no competition for Trump up here. Like, it's obviously going to be a Republican
Trump or nothing.
Yeah. Like, who else is going to be up there? But, like, it's interesting to see the amount of division.
Will Wyoming be the last red state? Sorry to cut you off.
Up here, for sure.
Do you think Wyoming will be the last red state? Like, if we go full, like,
I don't think so.
Down.
I think it'd probably be one of the, like, southern ones, honestly. Like, Mississippi or Alabama. But, the thing about here is they're...
Even with the population density?
Yeah, I think...
What do I not understand about those people?
Well, I think it's what you don't understand about people here is they're kind of independent. With how little people there are here, like, everyone knows each other. People know the politicians, like, they grew up with them. And so, like, I feel like it's this, like, closer-knit group where they're less reliant on the federal politicians and, like, more reliant on the local politicians and all that. And so, I think, yeah, it's just
they understand how governance works because there's less people. governance.
I suppose, but it's more
like
just knowing the people that you're electing.
There's
less,
less,
they know the people they're voting for.
Yeah, there's less degrees of separation away from the representative government and themselves. Yeah,
I have no idea who the governor of Colorado is.
Right.
Even though I spend a lot of my time in Colorado. Yeah.
No, I think he's the city mayor. No, I think it's Polis.
Because it was right. Who was? Yeah,
it was Bloomberg, right, or Blooming, whatever the fuck. He went on to be a senator, right? Michael Bloomberg.
Yeah,
he was the former.
No, was it really?
Hang on one second. We're gonna
yeah.
fact check for once.
But up here, I think it's a lot smaller. These people actually know. They kind of grew up with all those people. So
Jared Polis,
currently,
yeah. Jared Polis. I was reading this. Jared Polis and 7 other people, including a billionaire, planned out controlling and shifting Colorado's politics to not become a purple state, to make it a blue state from inception of year 2006, around this time.
Well, I mean, yeah, they're not the only ones to do that.
No, it's not, and I'm not trying to.
It's the whole gerrymandering thing that happened recently too. It's
for sure.
At some point we have to stand up as just Americans and be like, this shit's out of control.
It's wrong.
It's clearly going to whatever political party is doing the gerrymandering, and so yeah, it's so stupid.
It's wrong. If you want to see some not so stupid stuff, since I'm real respectful of my friend who's way above my pay grade's time, we're gonna keep it real tight to an hour here. Even if he's upset about it, we're gonna keep it real tight to an hour. And if you want to hop on Patreon,
it's $13 for me, so we're doing all right,
brother. I can't afford that. Man, my producers show up for free still. Can you believe that? I pay them in food.
That's incredible.
And drink.
Shout out to you guys, because that's hard work.
Grant Lucas and Chris Albrecht and Sam.
Hell yeah, guys! Shout out.
Yeah, they were all at the wedding awesome. Too. Yeah, no, it's funny, dude. What a weird life. I'm grateful.
No doubt about that.
We can talk shit all the time about how fucked up it is, but I really don't think, if I'm being objective, if there was a better time or a better place to be a person in history.
No, there's really not too much to complain about. I know we just work for an hour, but yeah,
that's our job.
Yeah, right. This all in the grand scheme of things is pretty damn good. At least for us.
Yeah, we should remind ourselves of find if you're out there and you're fuck. 10 days till war with Iran?
Well, I'm not in that war so far, at least.
Yeah. I mean, there's got to be something you can find. Silver Linings Playbook. It's a movie. I'm sure you can rent it on Amazon. Watch that.
Do you think we'll be able to stop that Iran nuclear program?
What nuclear program?
That one we blew up?
Is that right? Is that the right
that
answer?
One that we blew up a few months ago? Yeah.
You did, yeah. Do I get a job now? Or?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I mean, okay. Does Israel have an acknowledged nuclear arsenal? Or is this some weird... Okay.
Mordecai Vanunu. You know about that guy? Awesome last name, Vanunu. But,
Vanunu's great.
He was a guy a whistleblower who was in the Israeli nuclear program and took a bunch of pictures of their bombs and shit, and he released them publicly and fled Israel.
Oh.
And then the Israelis kidnapped him and brought him back to Israel.
Oh, go figure.
And he might still be in jail. He might have got out recently, but
you should look it up.
Oh yeah, right.
This is a good.
Fucking Jamie.
No. What's the last name?
Vanunu.
Hardly know her. That's a real stretch, but I wanted to try it. Hardly know her. No, I mean...
Look, there he is.
God damn. He's still alive. Allegedly.
I want to see if I can find some pictures that he released, but
that's crazy.
He took a bunch of pictures of Israeli nuclear bombs and stuff, and he released them.
I read about that whole incident that happened where there was this nuclear explosion that happened in the southern half of the world, and no one really knew what it was for or who it belonged to.
The one that was off of the South African coast.
Thank you. What's the name of this incident? Do you remember?
The Vela Incident.
The Vela Incident. Yeah. Or at least I pronounce it Vela.
Yeah. Either way.
Yeah. It's 1967 and there's a nuclear explosion and we're almost kind of maybe predicting or know that it might be tied to Israel's nuclear like an enhancement program. What, I don't know. But, like, no one ever, like, followed up on that. And I know we get more and more news stories where we never follow up on. That's crazy, dude. That's the refined uranium.
We're looking at a photo of a plutonium core in a beryllium sphere.
So, that's plutonium.
Yeah.
139? What is it?
I don't know, actually.
Talking on my ass.
229?
229.
It's up there.
Numbers. Big numbers. That's
It's up there.
know.
But,
they refine it. It gets better.
it's
the
supposedly
plutonium, they bring it out of the ground. It's not so good. Then they refine it. It's better.
Yeah, this guy took a bunch of photos of them, and like, it's pretty clear they were building nukes at some point.
So this is the
These are
guy
their ballistic
behind the
missiles.
Jericho incident that I've read about at least once.
I don't know about that.
Is this not
I've never heard of that,
tied to
so
Jericho? Okay, no.
it might be, but
congrats.
these are their missiles. The Jerichos, they're their ballistic missiles.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay, so it's a type of missile.
Right. And that's
Short
the one
range, long range. What are we talking?
Oh, I think it's a medium range ballistic missile. Yeah,
What,
right. It becomes very, yeah.
What, far enough to hit Iran, or?
Oh, yeah.
When
Yeah, you can hit that with a short
When
range.
you say medium range,
That's more than enough. They could probably hit Russia with it.
Dassault. I think you can leave a letter off that.
Dassault. Those fucking
Dassault.
French, of course, they fucking help the
Goddamn
Israelis.
French. No way.
The French help fucking everybody.
Dude, the
what the hell is
French
going on?
are the most pussy ass. Like,
The French are giving the Libyans nukes.
you want to know something? People talk about nation states and get up in arms about talking about nation states and the ties of nation states to, power groups and bad things. It's like, the French don't get nearly enough shit. I'll tell you that.
I'll give them credit though. They are the best European country out there.
Oh, let me hear the case for this, because I can't possibly believe that.
Defense spending.
Oh.
They are the only French, or I guess there's two European countries with nukes. The UK and the French. The French have better nukes. The UK is way behind. The French have a way better navy. They've got a lot of aircraft carriers, at least compared to the
Do the
UK.
French have water they're surrounded by?
They have an ocean. That's where we invaded. In,
Pull it up,
World War
I'm
II.
retarded.
Yeah. That we invaded the French
I
World War
want to
II.
play
Because
completely
the Germans
ignorant.
in World War II thought we were going to invade the German coast.
That's what D-Day is?
Yeah, and so we invaded the
I'm
French coast
retarded.
instead,
Okay.
where they were less defended.
I'm so dumb. Please pull this up so I can just become a little less ignorant.
The French,
today.
yeah, they have a big coast.
Okay, Jesus Christ. Because I've been to France.
And then the German coast is up
I
here.
was underwhelmed by their wine.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know.
I guess they have decent food.
They're fine.
The food is good. I'd probably go more to Italy if I
The
wanted
food is
to.
overhyped. There's not. I mean, yes.
What, you gonna go to
What,
Germany
you
for
get-
food?
What? No, fuck no, I'm
You can
not.
get some Belgian food, some
Actually,
English food. You can get some fucking
Fuck no.
beans and toast.
Let me tell you this. Fuck that entire island. It's the whole part of the
We
show.
can take everything
end.
from this down. We can get rid of.
You know what?
I'm not going to tell you guys where that is.
Here's the
because I don't
public.
wanna
Here's the
offend
public.
anybody.
This is the end of how I usually end public episodes. Since you just found out this is shows on YouTube, have you heard of this country called England before? You have. They do this thing over there called knighting.
Oh yeah.
Here, after a long form conversation at Top Shelf Studios, which we're not at right now, I do this thing called hiding. I have the staff, and I've learned now. I get this prefrontal lobe. I'm like, oh, I'm waking up every day in a meat suit. I just happen to be in this very large meat suit. I realize
large.
as I look out in the world, I'm like, oh man, we're judging each other over the size and color and shape and national origin of our meat suits, almost more than anything else. And to me, that's very silly. So
Yeah.
after a long form conversation, I give my guests a heart height on InTALLerable. This is part of my gimmicky bullshit that someone asked me, and I came up with some bullshit.
Yeah.
Like my blank book.
But they called your book kitschy? What the fuck?
But my book's sketchy and this isn't? Alright. How tall do you stand physically, Wood?
Probably about 6 foot, I think.
Alright, this is an easy one for me. Wood, I heart height thee 7 foot.
Oh, hell yeah.
Too big of a heart to live. You're going to require a procedure. But goddamn it, I hope I'm in the operating room with you, brother.
Hell yeah.
No, man. If World War III breaks out and we have to get deployed, I hope I'm in your squadron.
Yeah, or you can just come help me farm up here, too.
Yeah.
We'll escape the draft
Let's
together.
do that.
Yeah.
I got a bone spur that's really
Yeah, I
flaring
know.
up.
My ankle really hurts, yeah. I'm going to have to stay home, yeah.
If you want to see us in a hot tub, patreon.com/InTALLerable. You guys have been lovely. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe. But most importantly, fuck off and be well!
Hell yeah.
He doesn't want to fuck around with the United States. Thank you, everybody.